Taking a walk down the boulevard in Dumaguete City, Philippine Islands. Love this little town. It's very nice here. Ah, no thank you.
I remember Boulevard price.
Boom, boom, no problem. Guy trying to sell me Viagra. When I get that old, I don't want to even bother anymore. This place gets rocking on the weekends. Lots of people here. The Bethel Guest House. That's where I stay when I'm in Dumaguete. Tourist Police, Tourist Information Center. See, even the police are friendly here. As long as you're not out here committing crimes, acting like a fool. Yankees. It's a nice, relaxing place to hang out. Hello. Everybody is so friendly here. Welcome to Dumaguete City, Boardwalk, Philippine Islands. It's kind of slow right now. If we were here on a Friday night like tonight, or Saturday night, this place would be hopping. There'd be a lot of people here. What they're doing down there. Looks like some kind of celebration. Peace. Down there at the end, at night they open up a bunch of food stalls. Becomes a food court right in the park. You get tents with people selling all kinds of different artifacts right here on the edge of the park. I'm here a little early, so not much going on right now. This is a pretty cool park, though. Got to be honest with you. It goes a long way down. I'm not going to walk the whole thing because I'm kind of here on my visa run today. So pretty soon I'm going to end this and go home. This is the Philippine Islands. Everything's so tropical. We'll make a loop around and go back through that area with the music and see what they're doing over there for a minute. But it goes a long way down there. They open up a bunch of tents for food court here during the night. You see a bunch of people, kids practicing martial arts, and you get all kinds of ball games down here. Lots of excitement. I should have built a house here in the city rather than way out in the province where it gets boring. Uh-oh, it's happy. All the chicas. Now you're gonna get these young ladies out here looking for foreigners all the time. That's the one thing I noticed about this place. Is that the young chicas love the foreigners. So if you're interested in coming to a nice city in the Philippines, Dumaguete City is probably the best. It's not so overwhelming like Manila or Cebu. It's a little more relaxing. Right out on the ocean. Let's walk through this in a second here. See what's up. Where are you? I am in Dumaguete City, Philippine Islands. This is the boardwalk. This is the ocean. This is a park right here where people have a lot of fun. At night, this place is packed. And down the road, they got live music at some of the restaurant clubs. Let's walk through. Everybody's dancing, having a good time, doing selfies. It's a pretty good backdrop there. That mural on the back there with the water actually moving. It's pretty cool. Looks like they're getting set up for food services here. Different stands for different artifacts. it, guys. You don't see much during the day, but they're just getting set up. Later on tonight, this place will be jumping. But unfortunately, I'll be back home way out in the boring province. There's a Starbucks across the street. Everybody's always on their cell phones here. Cell phone is life. Sorry if anybody's commenting. I can't see. It's too bright. The sun is really bright out here. Say hi, everybody. Hello. The guapas. Mike and Venus, hello. We're just taking a stroll down the boardwalk. The, oh, what do they call it? They don't call it the boardwalk. The Boulevard. And it's daytime, so there's not much happening right now. Nighttime, more things start to happen. You got so many restaurants and clubs across the street there. They get live music. I just took a quick stroll down there to show you guys. Better than the boring place I'm at. Then I'll go over here and stand and wait for the bus. Take that 3-hour bus ride back home. I got to come here once every 2 months to do my visa renewal. I've been here long enough where I can't do it online now. So I have to physically come down here. He's calling you guys. Sell the glasses. Salamat. Thank you.
Hey. Hey.
Looks like the Why Not Club is getting a remodel over there. I don't know if you guys can see that sign, Why Not? That's a dance club, pool tables, bar, food. They got just about everything inside there. Lots of people go in there and dance. And then there's some places down on the boulevard here that have live music all the time. There goes the bus to Bacolod. What's up, Ruben? You're up pretty late there, huh? And there's the Dumaguete City Police pickup truck. Sisters of St. Paul of Chartres. Maybe I should have wrote Charters, but Chartres, okay. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's just a bunch of names on there. I don't know. Names and dates. Can't make it out really. Then they got the little boat here with a bunch of nuns inside the boat. There's no motor, nobody seems to be paddling. so I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Just waving at everybody. And this is the place I go to down here. It's called Casablanca. They have good food there. Wi-Fi is free. And they also have good beers. So you can't go wrong at Casablanca there. And I just hang out across the street and wait for the bus now. We'll stand here and watch the traffic go by. Didn't want to miss the tour. Well, you could always go back and rewatch it. That's never a problem. You don't have to actually be here. I know it's late where you're at. So now let's see what time the bus comes. There's really no set times here. It's almost 3:30. So we just have to wait and see when it arrives. So we stand here and we wait. Could be an hour, could be 3 hours, could be 5 hours. This place has no schedule. It's just whenever it arrives. And I jump on and away I go. I don't know if you guys saw the video earlier. I did a little bit of video on the way up here on the bus. The camera was pretty shaky though. The bus was really old, so the suspension on it was shot. Plus the roads were pretty bumpy. But this is one of the cooler places in the Philippines. Dumaguete City. Daytime, it's okay. Nighttime, it gets really, really wild down here in the park. Everybody comes down to the Boulevard. In October, they have a festival here. My daughter is right now practicing to be part of the parade. So it's pretty cool. We'll come down here with our cameras, her mother and I, and we'll film her. Make sure she's fully hydrated with water. Bring a nice sweat rag for her to wipe off. We always do that every time she's in a parade somewhere. I hear something coming from that boat, but I don't know what they're saying. The Fast Cat boat. I think it's a ferry that goes across to one of the islands. But as the day goes farther and farther to the night, you're going to start seeing more and more people out here. Looks like Coast Guard, that girl. They're testing the PA system down there. They're going to have some kind of a music thing tonight. Dumaguete City. Two guys in orange shirts just driving down the road doing nothing. And it's funny, no matter where you park here in the city, they got guys that are there trying to back you out with no accidents, and you give them a few pesos. I don't think it's really their job, but nobody stops them. So what do you guys think of this? Show my face, happy. Yeah, my face is the other way. See? I just drove by in a motorcycle. Do you see my face? There's a white guy. A foreigner. There's a lot of foreigners in this town for some reason. They seem to all love this place. And like I say, as the day goes on farther, once we get into the night, you see lots of people just strolling through here. Lots of young ladies looking for foreigners, which is kind of weird, but that's what they want. Four people watching, 4 likes. All right, thank you for the likes, everybody. We're here in Dumaguete City, Philippine Islands. It's on the island of Negros. And this part of the island is Negros Oriental. If you go up north, the other half, the north half of the island is called Negros Occidental. Don't ask me the significance of that because I could not tell you. But lots of people are going home from work and school right now. And that one is Manhoyod. Nope, that's not the bus we want. That's the bus to Manhoyod. Lots of people riding. It's the end of the day. Everybody's going home. Hopefully a bus from Mabini will come around soon. You never know. I actually stood out here for, I think the longest is like 3 hours one day, waiting for a bus to Mabini, where I'm from. And it finally came. I think I came here on the wrong day once, and most of the buses said they were chartered. Some big event happening in the city, and all the buses were chartered. So no buses were going anywhere except for wherever they were chartered to go. Where am I headed? I'm headed to traffic pretty busy, yeah. I'm headed to a place called Mabini. It's depending on how fast the bus driver drives. If you get a maniac, he can get you there in 2 hours. But if you get more of a slower guy, it takes maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. It's up north. Mabini is the municipality of the place I'm at. I'm at a place called Nalimbagan. That's the city. Nalimbagan is the sitio, Lumbagan is the barangay, and Mabini is the municipality. So it's like 3 different names. More and more people are starting to come out now. But yeah, if you're coming here to have fun, party, meet some chicas, this is the best place to go. I mean, if you go to Manila, you can go to find the bar girls, but you know, I mean, there's lots of them, and there's no quality. It's just all quantity. Here, there's a lot of quality people. This is the city of gentle. Dumaguete is called. I come down here to do my visa run once every 2 months. And so next week or 2 weeks from now, next week is a holiday. So 2 weeks from now I have to come back and pick up my passport. They actually keep the passport until you come back and pick it up. I guess they run you through security checks and make sure that you not out there getting in trouble, not wanted by the police. So I don't do that kind of stuff, so I know I'm always clean. The police are never looking for me here. And if they are, maybe they just want to get a cup of coffee and meet me. Who knows? But yeah, never for any trouble. Yep. If you want the girls, this is the place to go, man. I kid you not. See, I'm married, so I really don't indulge in that kind of stuff. But if you're a single guy and you come here, as soon as you step off the plane, there'll be like a dozen girls just all lining up just to grab you. It's all pretty cool here. And all the young people are coming out. And see how friendly they are. Everybody waves and says hi. There's so many cool people in this town. It's got a college just down the road here, so a lot of these young people are actually coming home from college. They've been to school all day, so they're headed home. They take a stroll down the boardwalk. And then they all head home. Yeah, like the best town in all of the Philippines right here. I guarantee you. If this bus takes much longer, I'm gonna flag down one of these vans. They also have vans, air-conditioned vans that will take you, up the road wherever. You just have to flag them down. They'll stop. And then you tell them where you're going. If they're not going that way, then they'll let you know by just driving away. If they're heading to your place, they'll say, yeah, they'll open the door and in you go. It's about 160 pesos, which is about $3. And for a 3-hour ride for $3, that's not bad at all. Lots of cool places down here. There's the Yellow Cab Pizza just down the road. If you're a pizza buff. Like I said, the place I like to go is just right across the street here. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty sunny out here. So that really makes the camera shine. It's called Casablanca. Cheap beers. Lots of good food. And you'd be surprised how many people just standing here filming, how many people will wave at you, and it's pretty cool. And then down the other end, they've got the I Love Dumaguete sign where you can do selfies. The port where all the boats are right here, where you can take a ferry across you go across to Siquijor, to Cebu, all the local islands out in the chain here. It's kind of hard to see them from here. I can kind of see a glimpse of this island across the way, but it's not too clear because it's a little foggy out there or something. I don't know what that is. Is that rain coming our way, or I don't know. Good deal. Yeah, this would be the place for you to go, Ruben. This would definitely be your place. And this bus is going to Tanhai, Bayawan. And it's packed full. This guy's backing a van out in front of everybody. And they have to stop in the middle of the street to give them a few pesos for helping. He doesn't really work for anybody. He's just out there trying to make a few pesos for his time. There's not a lot of jobs here in the Philippines for everybody, so it's really hard to get something, you know. And a girl just walked by and smiled. I think she was smiling at you, Ruben. Yeah, the city's growing all the time. Lots of construction going on. Like I said, lots of foreigners. There's one right there with his Filipina girlfriend. Canalone. Nope. Another bus not going where I'm going. Let's see, we're 32 minutes into the video. See, you gotta save some money and come here, Ruben. Maybe you can even meet Lana and marry her. She's single, I think. But don't quote me on that, because a lot of girls there, they lie about being single and end up having husband and kids on the side, and they just don't want to ruin their only opportunity to try to make some money. So I'm not really going to hang out in Lana's room much anymore. She's a great girl and I wish her well, but you know, I just can't bear the feeling of going in there and not being able to talk to her anymore, because so many guys are vying for that spot. So I'll let that one go. I'm too old to try to be competing against other young guys. Hopefully they just keep on giving her good tips and super chats so she can have a decent life. That's all I care about. But yeah, that's why I say you should have her make you her moderator so you can keep the room clean, keep the chat clean, because you won't see me there much anymore. You probably won't see me much anywhere anymore. Just kind of getting tired. I'm old and I'm getting tired. So many pedicabs. See, all you can do is all these pedicabs you see with the numbers on them here, is you just throw your arm up in the air and they'll stop and pick you up and take you wherever you're going. It's really cool. Manhoya again. Nova Binay. Chicas everywhere you look. Man, you can get whiplash just trying to look at all the chicas here. Damn, Ruben, I'm surprised you're still awake this late. What's it, like 2:30 there? 1:30 in the morning? If you're still there. Dumaguete City, Philippine Islands, everybody. On a Friday afternoon. This place is pretty empty right now. But come back tonight, man, it'll be jumping. Be live music all over the place. People walking through the boulevard here, through the park. Lots of beautiful young ladies coming out to meet the guys. Lots of restaurants, There's a club, Why Not Club, just a block down the road. The Fast Cat Boat. Check out these guys. Hard-working guys, right there. And then there's the guapas. Sorry, no offense. Just lots of people here. Well, I hope this bus comes soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to flag down one of these vans. See if they're going way out where I'm going. Beep, beep. Come on, Ruben, get that money out of your pocket. Get down here. Have yourself a great time here. You know, if you came to the meet and greet in Manila, it's a fast-paced city, man. It's like the most overcrowded city in the world. So who knows if you'd really like it or not. I gotta look around because I'm a smoker. And there's guys called the enforcers. If they catch you smoking in public, you get a fine. After so many fines, you get deported back to your country. Just for a cigarette. It's the craziest thing. But it's the way it is here. All of these towns are trying to become smoke-free places. And you see these enforcers coming after the foreigners and charging them fines. But then right across the street from where they're finding the guy, you see Filipinos standing there smoking and laughing. And I, you know, when it first happened to me one time, I asked them, what about those guys? They say, well, they don't have any money. That was simply their answer to the whole situation. And I said, well, you know, I'm new here. I'm a foreigner. Why wouldn't you just warn me first before you gave me a fine? Put my name in your system that I've been warned, and that if it happens again, then you fine me. They didn't have an answer for that. They all looked at each other like dumbfounded. It was completely out of their area of thinking. Five people, 4 likes. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Welcome to the Philippine Islands, Dumaguete City, the island of Negros. This is Negros Oriental. I'm just standing here waiting for a bus. Just did my visa run. And I live like 2.5 to 3 hours north of here. So I gotta wait for a bus to take me home. But you know, they don't always run. That's the problem here. Because there's no bus schedule, there's no bus stop that tells you the schedule of when your particular bus is running. You either get lucky or you get unlucky. One or the other, that's all. You could always catch a pedicab to wherever you're going local. All these little pedicabs with the numbers on them, they'll take you local places, but where I'm going, they don't go that far. They're actually not allowed to go that far by law. Their number on the pedicab indicates the area they're only supposed to be able to take people, transport people in. After that area, you're pretty much out of luck. I wouldn't mind a pedicab that went all the way up there, because then I could smoke the whole way, you know? I'm a smoker. That's my bad habit. We'll see. Maybe one will come by soon. If not, I'm going to flag me down a van. Oh, looks like a foreigner right there on that motorcycle. See, I won't drive here because there are really no laws. And if you get into an accident here, even if it's the other guy's fault, the local guy's fault, then they blame you. So I don't even want to get involved in all that drama. Oh, come on, bus. So you always see vehicles with like 10 guys just all over the top of them. There are really no safety laws here as far as that goes. But nobody ever seems to get hurt. That's the thing. In the US, if you tried that stuff, there's laws. But then again, there's lots of people getting injured because they're not used to that kind of stuff. The Policia, Dumaguete. See, and that's the cage they put you in. It's no real cage. They just sit you in a seat in the back, take you to the jail. Alright, I'm going to end this stream. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, everyone, from Dumaguete City, Philippine Islands. Time to end this stream. I think I've gone long enough. Well, 2 viewers, 6 likes. I hope maybe we'll go a little longer. Who knows? I don't know if you guys enjoy watching travel by. This is the Philippine Islands. The island of Negros. There's lots of people here. I'm just kind of waiting for a bus. Zamboanga. No, not going there. I am going to a place called Mobinay. 2 to 3 hours north of here. But I don't see any buses yet. And I've been standing out here quite a while. Maybe an hour waiting on the bus. You see these numbered little vehicles there, the pedicabs? They'll take you local, but nothing long term. They're actually not allowed by law. What does this bus say? Manhoyot again. Yep, and she's flagging the bus down, but the bus is just passing her by because it's too full. That's what you get here. If the bus doesn't have any room, it's just going to drive by. Alright everybody, I'm going to end this live stream now. Hope you enjoyed the scenery, the view from the tropical Philippine Islands. Give you one little spin around here. It's the middle of the afternoon, so it's not really a lot going on right now. The guys driving motorcycles with, 'em, 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 ' Maybe a bus will come by soon and I'll flag it down. Or a van. Take care, everyone, from the Philippine Islands. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye for now. Come on, somebody come up with a van. Give me a ride home. This is kind of crazy. The bus system here isn't that great. Although when you catch one, it gets you where you're going, but it's just waiting hours and hours on the side of the road waiting for a bus to go to your place. Bye, everybody.